I am manifesting abundance and ease intentionally. I know it doesn't look like it because I'm tired, and this is the part of the day that I actually prayed to be able to get through and get to. I'm on the journey. I'm walking the path. I'm grateful for the prayers, the support, the encouragement. I'm grateful for the being empowered by the prayer power. I'm grateful for my relationship with God. I am grateful for the perspective. And so what I decided, made up mind, commanded is that this is just a LBC. LBC is little baby cancer. So LBC is be how I refer to this journey, this experience, this in this disruption. But I really am hesitant to put a label on it as anything this or an on or anti, even though it's not what I want to manifest. It is allowing me so much opportunity to execute what I have been saying and praying, and what people have been saying and praying for me. I do not have a time, place, or space in my body for emotional triggers. I do not have time or place or space in my body for the distraction. I was getting ready to post this directly, like doing a Facebook Live, but it may be the settings I have, but on my phone, when I'm on Facebook, it'll give me this like, pew. It's I'm sure it's set up that way, the algorithm attract and make you look instead of just listening and all of those things. I get it, but it is a distraction that I can't afford, and that's kind of how I'm applying this circumstance in this situation. But I set my intention, and it's hard for me to talk about the conversations between me and God, but because they're constant, it is definitely being diagnosed and now undergoing treatment for the LBC is definitely teaching me the impact and import of praying without ceasing. I have all of these little tiny consequences that remind me that God will. God is a promise keeping God. God will. God will promise does promise the victory. God will not remove the consequence. There is no part of me that is like, oh Lord, can you let it not be this and come down and you. There's no expectation of that, because God said this is actually what you prayed for, to manifest abundance and ease. A whole lot of things that I don't like go with it. A whole lot of things that I wish were different are not. But yet, but God, trust God. Oh God. So this is an awesome, uh, awesome opportunity for God to show up, for God to show out. Somebody asked me today, they said, you look different, you moving a little different. I can feel what the chemo is doing, and sometimes it doesn't feel good. And this time it doesn't feel good. And there's another distraction coming right now, but I'm not going to. There's not a single thing I can do. I can do what I can, where I can, while I can. And God gets the glory. The prayers that have been prayed for me are working. So I appreciate your prayers. Please pray in consideration. Please ask God, Lord, what would you have me to pray for? And pray that, because God is communicating with me and my whole soul is open. I am making moves in consideration. This dry skin, like it's places on my skin that are just dry and flaky from the chemo, but this too shall pass. And all the other benefits that I'm getting from implementing the wellness practices and health practices, they'll have far, far, far reaching benefits that I'll be able to apply for the rest of my life, living my best life, manifesting abundance and ease. I have chemo tomorrow, at the injection clinic. I'm gonna go to work for a few hours before, because it's a role designed with you in mind, and I want to honor my commitments. And plus, I gotta eat and live and pay bills. So, I am definitely focused on the fight and incorporating all that God has for me in the focus on the fight. I am intentionally following the path of least resistance. I am hearing God's direction and instruction. I am empowered by the prayer support. I am encouraged. I'm also assigned. And I thank God for this opportunity, this compelling to be honest and transparent with my assignment. So it is my hope that I will say something, share something that will help to bring you along with me in the lesson, and that we will all be able to mutually and specifically celebrate the victory. This victory won't have this battle, but I do want to continue to set an intention, and I do want to continue to just yield to God's will. I do want to continue to honor that we're all rowing in the same direction. However you do it, whatever you put on it, we're all trying to do our best for our family, ourselves, our loved ones, our family, our community, ultimately to please God, to be more like God, to have more of the characteristics of God, to like do away with the things that are not of God. That's what I'm trying to say. So to get past the jealousy, the envy, the tit for tat, the equity, the lack of equity, the just straight out downright insults, the hurt, the projections, all of that at the end of the day is a distraction. So I'm gonna set my intention for chemo tomorrow. Today was actually one of the best days since I had this diagnosis, because I'm propelled, I'm empowered by the prayer power. I'm past the fear. I'm in the fight, and I'm in it to win it. And in every round of chemo takes me closer to remission. And at the end of September, it'll be a September to remember. I will ring the bell and continue to live out the lessons, the blessings, and the benefits of the victory that God has promised. Be encouraged.